Hi, this is Chellan with your FTW moment, and I'm driving right now, and it's appropriate because I have a car driving story for you. Well, just imagine that you've been on this long trip. Maybe it's across the country even, and you've been following the speed limit the whole way. Wow, you've just been just a law-obeying citizen. And then you're almost at your destination, and then, well, you just couldn't help it. You decide to smoke the tires and a little bit of exhibition speed, and oh, wouldn't you know it, right around the corner is your local police officer, and you get a ticket. Well, the moral of the story is it doesn't matter how long and how good you've been before you did something that was evil, something that was bad. You break the rules, you're gonna have to pay the price. Or at least you can't expect to get off because, oh, I've been good for the last 3,000 miles, but now I decided to break a rule or break the law and then expect to get out of it. Well, that could be, sometimes that could be how your kids think. And so you have to be aware of that they may be doing something, but for the wrong reason. Now, of course, it's good to do good things, but for the right intention. The intention is very important. So if your kids are trying to do a lot of good things and then do something that's clearly against the rules, you have to straighten that out. Now, if they want extra, so let's talk about technology now. So if they're trying to get some extra time on the computer, they should ask for it and get your approval, not do something good and then assume that you would approve it and then just start playing with it. They're assuming that you have time set in order to use technology, then you have to stand by those rules. It doesn't matter what you do. Now, if you come to an agreement of some sort, that's different. But if they're just doing it on their own and then assuming that just because they're good that they get a reward, that's not so good. I mean, they're doing the right thing, but they're doing it for the wrong reason, right? So you have to do some, I think you have to clear things up. You should commend them for doing the good thing, but you can't say, well, because you're doing the good thing, you get to break rules. And hence my, speeding or smoking the tires right after you, obeyed all the traffic laws, and right near the end, you decide to smoke them right up. Well, what can you say? You're going to get a ticket. And so this is the type of something you might have to be aware of with your kids when it comes to sneaking in that technology. And it's sort of like the Eddie Haskell. I mean, I can't remember all those Leave It to Beaver shows, but Eddie Haskell seems to come to mind. He's always, hi, Mrs. Cleaver, and all being nice and everything, and then doing something nasty behind everybody's back. So just be aware of that, of a parent. The moral of the story is watch Leave It to Beaver. Actually, it's moral of the story is you can't get away with something bad just because you did something good. So, while the sun's in my face, I'm going to say, I'll see ya on the next video.